Hello and welcome to my first official video, where I'm going to give you a walkthrough through the magical world of Double Dragon 2. First I'm going to tell you about what I'm doing over the next 2 minutes on this video. It's a little trick when you set it on option B for 2 players, and you kill the other player, you get his life. And with 8 lives it's fairly easy to beat the game. I normally didn't need it, but now that I switched over to my 360 controller I definitely do. Next is the fact that the title doesn't fit at all. The Revenge refers to the Shadow Gang taking over his girlfriend for the second time, when in fact it was actually Jimmy, his brother, who ordered the kidnapping in the first game. It still works perfectly fine, but it brings up a lot of questions for us fanboys. Next, what I'm going to talk about while I'm finishing off Jimmy is my upcoming projects. I'm still doing the whole ROM review thing, and I just finished taping all I need for Gilligan's Island, and that should be out next week. I've also been playing KOTOR a lot, and as soon as I get to the point where it starts interacting with it, I want to show you guys the fan-made mods that have been created that adds about 20 hours worth of time on it, and I've heard a lot about it, so I want to kind of deal with that. Not the whole thing, but enough that you'll understand what it is and see if you will enjoy it or not. And I'm going to give you the information about that and how to get it and where to get it further on in the series of that. Next in part is basically what you're watching right now. I want to record and produce a walkthrough type thing with all of the Double Dragon series because it is my favorite and I find it pretty fun. It will be a couple of months before I come out with a Double Dragon 3 walkthrough. Not only the fact that it's hard, but I also have only played it like 2 or 3 times and I've never owned it, so I'm not very familiar with it at all. Now that I'm done killing Jimmy, I'm probably going to fade in and out giving tips or something I found hilarious or something I did as a child that I made a game out of, and or some general knowledge to help and probably hurt this video. And like I said before, this isn't a skill playthrough, because I'm definitely much better than I am in this video. I used to beat this game all the time on the NES, and switching to a 360 controller is quite the leap. So I hope you guys give me a little bit of leeway when judging me and my ability to play this game. Oh, I'm sorry about the audio. I'm not sure why, but every about 15 frames it'll glitch up a little bit, which causes it to have bad music and bad sound, and a little bit of bad gameplay footage. But other than that, it's much better than it used to be. Now here's a really fun part. I found out many years ago by throwing him off the edge that you bypassed him completely, avoiding a very messy and anger-producing boss battle. And making him fly off the edge with a knee was one of the best moments of this game. If you simply jump kick this person, they should simply fall between the gap. The best way to avoid the helicopter is barely go down the ladder and wait for it to shoot its first shot and then just head down and stand there. I have no idea how to deal with these ninjas, so basically just hit them first, and you should do better than if you didn't. I'm not sure why, but me and my brothers would always play a game here where we try to do as many spin kicks as we possibly could before the helicopter went up. My record was 5 without ever cheating by like simply waiting there and waiting for them to finish. Just a quick question. Why does hitting someone with a steel pipe at full swing take less damage than just chucking it at them? A lot of people, including myself, have been thrown out of the helicopter by this guy. So the best way to deal with this is just stay in between him and the door and stay at the far end of the helicopter. Normally this guy will throw something at you, so right when you see him, you want to duck above him or below him. At this wall here, me and my brother would normally play Mohawk Ball, where we would try to hit the girl and throw him or kick him above that line, and whoever did it first won. It was kind of fun for just a stupid little game we played. To beat Arnold Schwarzenegger, you want to get away from him, kick as fast as you can, and then when you knock him down, get up right next to him and punch him until he dies. Normally this room's set up so you can't jump, but if you ever get stuck behind a Bobo, then you can simply jump up against the spike, land on the ground, and do an uppercut, putting yourself in a position where you can easily beat him. The best way to get to this room, as shown, is to get off the conveyor belts, jump across the shortest way, get in between the door and the end, and jump across. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please come back for part 2.